By the end of this year alone, 36 million people will die from hunger. To put this into perspective, 11 million people were killed during the Holocaust. The worst part about this is not that we don't have enough food to provide for these people, it's that we waste so much. In the United States alone, we collectively throw out 80 billion pounds of food every single year. That's equivalent to 200 cargo ships filled capacity. While hunger and food waste are major concerns, there are much deeper and longer lasting side effects of the current agricultural industry. The depletion of fertile soil, the pollution from chemicals, and the greenhouse gas emissions from this trillion-dollar industry are going to cause enduring suffering for this planet for generations. Today, I'm going to share my vision of the future of food. Every morning, I wake up and I meditate. I visualize my goals, and I do this to ensure that I have a clear vision of my purpose and to make sure that my daily goals are aligned with that purpose. So I want you to come on a walk with me. Please, everybody, close your eyes. Take a deep breath and slowly exhale. Now, imagine you're sleeping in bed. You just wake up and you are perfectly comfortable. The sun has just come up and the rays warm your face as they pass through the glass. You smile and an overwhelming sense of joy and happiness passes through your body. Your significant other is still asleep, so you kiss them on the cheek as you get up and get dressed. You step outside and breathe in the crisp, fresh air. You inhale deeply, and the clean air invigorates your soul. You look out over your front lawn that was once a manicured grass lawn just like the rest. And you reminisce about the first tree you planted there so many years ago. There are now dozens of fruit and nut trees, bushes, vines, and herbs. To most people, it looks like a wild, untamed forest. But to you, it's a strategically planted Garden of Eden. You step off the porch, and you walk along the path that snakes under the canopy. You pass your favorite apple tree, and you pick a perfectly ripe Honeycrisp. You bite into it, pierce the skin, and feel the juice squeeze between your teeth as you crunch into the sweet flesh of the apple. You walk by the pond and pick up your basket that you had left yesterday when you were fishing for dinner. You look out across the reflective surface of the water and see the fog rising in the morning light. You smile, and a sense of pure joy and contentment fills your soul. You smile because you are just so happy. You continue along the path, past the peaches, the plums, and the pears. You fill your basket with blackberries, raspberries, and blueberries. You go by the chicken coop and say hello to the personable birds as you grab a few eggs for breakfast. You throw a few extra apples into the pig pen and say thank you to the humongous hog for her service, because she will soon become your year's supply of bacon, ham, and pork chops. On your way to the house, you stop by the herb garden and pick some oregano and some thyme for your eggs. You pluck a chamomile flower and some mint leaves for the morning tea. You go inside and you begin cooking as the children are awoken from the sweet aroma of morning tea and cooked bacon. Your spouse comes in and embraces you as you both watch your children happily eat a highly nutritious meal. You can open your eyes now, and I just want to let you know that this is my vision that I visualize every morning. Yours may be a little different, but it's not just my vision. This is something that I want to implement across the world. I want to give thousands, if not millions of people the ability to live a life where each day begins like this. I know this is possible through the principles and systems of permaculture. The ethics of permaculture are care of the earth, care of the people, and return of surplus. If communities around the world planted perennial food forests, such as this one, there would be an abundance of food all over the world. Any extra food produced from these systems that doesn't get recycled directly back into the animals would be composted and used as a highly nutrient-dense fertilizer for the gardens from which it came. This also helps to build soil, which is an extremely important factor in aiding the carbon sequestration cycle to reduce greenhouse gas emissions. In the end, we don't have a choice. An agricultural revolution is required in order to ensure the health of our planet and the longevity of our existence. My purpose is to help champion that revolution, but I need your help. Please reach out to me, ask how you can help, learn everything you can about permaculture and sustainable gardening, agroforestry, silvopasture. Look up Jeff Lawton and Mark Shepard, Ben Falk. These are active permaculture farms that are readily producing high quality, nutrient-dense food on a small scale that has a potential to change our world. Now is the time to make a difference, to make sure that your children are able to live in such a way that we help the earth, we are symbiotic with our ecosystems, and we create the life that we want to live.